Hi, my name's Amy, and I want to share with you my recovery from shoulder surgery that I had on October 5th. My 2 week mark is tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I'm 13 days into this, and you can see my incisions on my right shoulder. I had rotator cuff surgery on my right shoulder. I had two bicep tendon tears and two rotator cuff tears. The rotator cuff tears were in the subscapularis and the supraspinatus. One of the rotator cuff tears, the subscapularis, could have been a re-tear from a previous tear. When I was younger, I was a long distance swimmer and I was on the swim team and I used to do butterfly and backstroke a lot. And I think that started the tears. And then I'm also a fitness instructor, yoga instructor, and I teach a lot of like body pump type classes with lots of heavy weights going overhead and out to the side. So I think that that all contributed to all these tears. So finally, when the pain got so great, I went into the doctor and they found that I had the two rotator cuff tears and a bicep tendon tear. When they went into surgery, they found that I had two bicep tendon tears. And I just want to let you guys know that the point of pain that I have the most is at the incision, at the incisions. That's where I feel the pain the most. And so they give you ample painkillers at the beginning and just make sure that you take them and you stay up on them. Now, the thing about the painkillers is that they do cause constipation, and I was already warned in advance about this by several friends. I have friends that are nurses, and they all warned me and they gave me little tips on how to fight constipation because it is real. The constipation is real, and I don't normally struggle with constipation, so when I first got out of the hospital, it took 3 days to have a bowel movement, and to me that's huge, and I was getting kind of freaked out. So I had to try, all these things that they told me, and then you have to stay on top of it because while you're taking the painkillers, you're going to be constipated. So you can't back down because I did back down for like a day, and then I paid the price again. So right now, one of the tips is prune juice, warm prune juice with a cup of coffee. That will really help do the trick. That's what I'm doing right now because I'm at that place where I need to, have my bowel movement. Cheers. That's prune juice. It tastes better warm. You can just get it at Walmart. I got this at Winco, Lucky's, any grocery store. I even think CVS and the pharmacies have it as well. Then the other tip that I received, which I didn't receive from my doctor, but from a friend who's a nurse who deals with this all the time, is Senna. 3 of these a day at once. I take them at night. That was a recommendation, so that helps. Then I take this stool softener as well. That Colace or however you say that, I don't know. But anyway, I take 3 of those a day. I usually spread these out morning, noon, and night, but you can take them all together as well. Then I take like a Miralax. So if I do the Miralax once and those 3 different pills that I told you, it usually works pretty good. Yesterday, I did the prune juice and the coffee, and right away it worked. So that's what I'm hoping for today. The other thing is that I watched this lady, her name's Donna, and I'm still watching her. She did a great job on all of her YouTube videos on just sharing information about her surgery and her recovery. So I kind of want to help other people too. So one of the other things that she said was to get this pillow from Amazon. I got this. Comes like that 2-day shipping, which is great. And I got it after my surgery. It's called the Total Pillow, and it's not too expensive on Amazon. I think it's like $10. You can put it behind you like this. That's kind of nice because you do have to sleep in a recliner and I have an adjustable bed. My mother got me an adjustable bed right before my surgery, so I'm very thankful because you can't sleep down. So you can put it back like this. Now, the adjustable bed is great, but sleep is really, really hard. And I noticed that Donna said that too. It's just no fun sleeping. It's hard to get comfortable, even in an adjustable bed, because you have to sleep upright. This thing starts to hurt the back of your neck after a while. It kind of bothers you. So now, not at the beginning, but now I'm taking it off. and I'm just holding the sling in, and you can see this sling here. I just hold it into my side while I sleep, but you just have to kind of, sometimes I'll put that pillow behind me with my head up. I'll try to go onto my side like this, but it's just uncomfortable. And that's just one of the things I'm struggling with, is trying to find a comfortable place to be sleeping, but definitely a recliner chair or an adjustable bed. That's a must. Now you saw the sling, and the slings are pretty nice nowadays, I noticed, when I was a kid. But they do have like a little pillow that you can put out here that holds your arm more out. Sometimes I'll use that, but for me, because I'm a petite person, I don't really care for that much. So the doctor said you don't have to use it if you don't want to. The other thing is that ice. Ice is like your best friend for me, it was the first week, morning, noon, and night. Now, Kaiser gives you this ice machine to take home with you. You fill it, you cannot do this by yourself unless you have a really strong one arm, I guess you could. And then this hooks onto it, and this is a smaller one. They have larger ones, which I saw in the videos most people have, but they gave me a smaller one because I'm petite. And then you put it this way. Now, when I left the hospital, they forgot one important ingredient to this, and that is these Velcro straps. So for the first week, just had it like this, and we were trying to figure it out. My sister and I were trying to figure it out. We couldn't figure it out. It was just funny. It was like comedy, comedy surgery central. Well, anyway, this just feels so good. And then somebody has to do the Velcro straps. You strap it all on. So somebody has to do that, and they have to take them off. And it's a little tricky, the Velcro straps. They didn't show us how to do it, so we had to figure it out ourselves, watching YouTube videos. And then my daughter finally went, and the therapist showed her how to do it. But that was like a week later. So make sure that they show you how to do these things before you leave the hospital. So that the ice really, really helps. And I still do it. I'm not doing it as much now, but I still do it. And then I got this can opener. You can use it with one arm. So I can use it with my left arm since I'm right-handed, and this works great. They also give you an anti-inflammatory. This one makes me feel dizzy. It's called Meloxicam. So she said I didn't have to take it. I could take Motrin instead, because you can do Motrin and then your painkiller, Motrin and then your painkiller. And don't be afraid if you need more painkillers at the beginning, just take them. Because, at the incision points, there it is, that's where I get the most pain. And it got really heightened, like I'd say day 8. I think I've had the most pain of ever on day 8 for some reason. So just take them when you need them, but they will constipate you. So then you absolutely need to have unconstipating things available. Okay, some other important tips are, make sure that you get these. You can get these at the dollar store. These Dentapix, and if you're a flosser like me, you cannot floss your teeth, and who knows when I'm going to be able to floss my teeth again. So I got a bunch of these. I put them by my bed in my purse, so then you can floss your teeth with these. You absolutely need these. They're definitely economical. The other thing I got was on Amazon. I ordered this. This is after as well. It is ICET, hot and cold therapy system for your shoulder, but you can also use it for the back. I mean, obviously golfers use it. They show the picture of a golfer on the front, but I like this because it's portable, because with the ice machine that I got from Kaiser, you can't walk around with that. You're stuck in bed or sitting down. I mean, you could probably stand with it on, but you can't really walk around with it. So this one, you're mobile. They give you 2 ice packs. You put it in, and then you're going to be able to put it on that shoulder and walk around with it and do you maybe clean your house a little bit or whatever you need to do. Also driving. I don't think with this shoulder surgery, I'm going to be able to drive for 6 weeks. I know the painkillers are a big part of it. Also, I'm going to be in the sling for 6 weeks. You are in the sling for 6 weeks. I go for my 2-week appointment on Friday in 2 days. And from what Donna said, they're going to show me a few exercises to do, but I'm still not going to be able to drive. The other thing that I wanted to share was that I like this lady. Her name is Dr. Susan Richards. She is a physician and a Christian healer. And I like listening to her. You can download her prayers or whatever, but she's in the San Francisco Bay Area at Stanford. She used to work at Stanford. Maybe she still does. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's just really has a very calming voice, and she just kind of says prayers over the whole body. She's an MD, so she knows about every system in your body, every muscle group, all the cells, and so she kind of just prays over you systematically, and it's very, I find it very calming, very soothing, very relaxing, and encouraging. So I highly recommend, checking her out. I think she's on Facebook. The other thing is, I will check back in with you guys after my 2-week appointment to kind of let you know what they do. Like I said, I was really encouraged by Donna's videos, and it seems like they just give you a few exercises to do. You're supposed to get your arm out of that sling several times a day. The first week I didn't want to move it at all, but now I'm wanting to move it a lot more. And like I said, at night, this thing really starts to bother the back of your head. So I will take this off and just sleep with the sling just close to my body. Just be careful that you don't start using your left hand to do things, and then like you'll drop something, and then your right hand's going to go quickly to try to catch it. That's happened to me a couple times. And my arm jerked once, and I was a little worried about it, but then I iced it, and it seemed like it was fine. Let my doctor know, and she said it should be fine. So just be careful, cautious during this time. Try to enjoy the time that you do have, and stay up on the pain so you can be relaxed. And hope to see you guys next time.